Evening. It's just a yeah, there we go. That's a little bit better. I feel
Well,
like I'm late now.
that's not what I thought it was when you first
Yeah, it kind of looked like
had
I
it.
was from oh man, what was that? Weird Science when they're wearing the bras on their head.
Oh, yeah, there you
Yeah,
go.
That's what it looked like. Now I look like a reject from the um, uh, uh, Troy Army.
At first, I thought it was Whitey Tidy's super starched, but
Oh yeah. No, this is just a failed print from my one of my son's projects that we were working on. I don't know what that was all about. Anyway, welcome everybody. 133. It's making it up as we go, and that's what we were doing. Then, like I said in the comments in the chat section over there, mild humor, good humor is not working. So it did. I yeah. No, it was a that was a bad bad decision on my part. Oh well,
it's all
it's
good.
all good. So anyway, welcome everybody. Thanks for hanging out with us on a Saturday night. It's always fun to have everybody hanging out and checking in with us. Oh man, so Mr. Paul, what have you been up to, buddy?
hey, I'm in the planning stage of working on my granddaughter's table.
Nice. We finished the
So
taxes.
um, no, I'm waiting for one more form, and
Oh,
when that comes, then I'll have it done. But it's in a holding pattern now, so I've switched to working on my granddaughter's table, at least in the planning and drawing stage.
there you go. That's good times. Very good times. Well, what about you, Mr. Sean? You've been pretty busy this week.
No.
Your new toy is in the background.
Oh yes,
Yeah.
the Creality, yeah, or a Creality. Oh my gosh, slap me on that one. Oh no, that's actually out in the shop. No, the Centauri Carbon 2. It's
Yeah.
it's a nice printer. I'm impressed. I
As hinted about last week.
yes, just a wee bit.
Yeah.
Were you on Jerry's show today when he was asking me if I knew what he was talking about every time you'd show the pictures of, with that in the background?
Yep.
And I'd say, I knew exactly. He says, I kept trying to hint. I said, I knew exactly what you were talking about, but I was trying to keep the secret.
There you go. Let everyone else figure it out. Yeah,
Yeah.
no, I'm impressed by it. I think they did good
Yeah.
because there's so many features on the two that wouldn't be on the original one. I love the way that the vents open and close to keep it cool. You can totally keep it closed up without worrying about overheating your PLA, so you don't have to worry about getting clogs or anything of that nature.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, I haven't gotten into the multi prints yet. I've just been printing a lot of other things, but it's been just chugging along, no issues whatsoever.
Yeah.
Um, it's hard to tell anymore with all the new printers on the quality, but oh, I'm digging it.
Good.
This is
Wow.
like a 1.5 inch scale. So yeah, he turned out really nice and clean. Um, yeah, I think that's the other stuff's on the print itself. And then I've been playing with resin printers and CAD. So a friend of mine has a bunch of bells for his engines, steam engines. You know how they have
Okay.
the big bell up front. And of course, those are one of the things that get knocked off or lost or broken. But he was able to give me this one. I don't know, it's kind of hard to see because it's gold. And then I drew it up in Fusion and then printed it.
Nice. Man.
And it even, let's see,
And it rotates. Wow.
it rotates.
That's uh that's
Nice.
pretty fancy. So is that FDM or is that resin?
Now this one is resin. Now, the very first one I printed, I did print FDM just to see how it worked and looked.
Yeah.
And even that, yeah. This way I don't go wasting resin. But
Yeah, yeah, and or have to clean it up and all this other stuff.
exactly. So yeah, this is FDM.
Oh,
That
cool.
is one of two that I printed. Here's the. There we go. This is the right one. That's got the arm on it.
Nice.
Yeah, and you can't beat the FDM print.
Yeah, that looks good.
And then for my Dash 9 engine, I picked up I can't afford a brand new engine. So I picked up a used one, and it was missing a couple of the shades. So as the engineer is sitting there on the side of the engine, it has this piece that comes down and blocks the sun. It's a simple piece, but there are some really cool little geometries in there
Huh.
to get it to work. And let's see here.
While you're pulling that up, Harry's asking, does the bell snap into the holder or does it all print at once?
It snaps into the holder.
Sweet.
So you can see the white sunshades on the engine.
Yeah, yeah.
Yep.
Give you an idea of scale. That's the size of that sunshade.
Wow.
So it's a pretty big engine.
Right. Do you draw all those up in Fusion?
Infusion, yeah. So the bell and the horseshoe holder, whatever it is, it's kind of hard to see the clips in there. But yeah, it fits in really nice, and it allows the bell to rotate. So it's been a lot of fun. It's been a busy week, and then last but not least, I haven't messed a lot with it. What up? Ooh, it's a Ferret Pro.
Nice.
That'll be
3D scanner. That's on the list right there for me.
that's the next thing to learn. So yeah, one thing at a time. But it's been busy, doing also name badges and.
Very cool.
But yeah, that's been my week, and of course, staying busy out in the shop. I took it.
Yeah,
Don't tell nobody. So yeah, how's everything in your world, Ryan?
well, I'm trying to figure out what Al's asking about. He said something about
That thing you had on your head.
Oh, that it was part of a mask that
The Hornet.
yeah, part of the Hornet mask that we printed out for my son a little bit back. That was like one of the it was a spare part that didn't make it. So, nothing of consequence, Al. So
It was Whitey Tighties. He's just not telling everybody.
yeah, right. Man, that'd be some uncomfortable items.
Well starched.
Yeah, yeah, very well starched. Oh yeah,
You should introduce everybody to your sign behind you too.
oh yeah, yeah. So yeah. So as you can see up here, right there, the board is all up, and I think it was up last week for last week's show. Yeah, but I needed some extra stuff for it and all that, so it's all. I this morning I printed the last one of these little dots that I needed. The over 2,304. I probably have about 2,500 or so printed out because, some of the colors would need, like yellow, might need 8 of them, and I would just do a tray of 25. So, whatever. And so I probably have about 2,500 of those dots ready to go. So I just felt like putting a little message up on there to say hello. I'm thinking I might do the picture tomorrow. But I don't know if I'm going to do a time lapse on it. But I don't know if I'll go live for a little while just to hang out and screw around, or if I'll just do it with the time lapse. But
how come I have a feeling your time lapse is going to be like an hour long?
It very well could be. I'm kind of worried about it, like about doing it in
Mhm.
one shot because that's a lot, and um, yeah, it's gonna be fun to do. But I'm sure by the time that I get down to the end of it, I'm gonna be ready for it to be over with. So,
But it's going to be so cool.
yeah, yeah. The picture that it's gonna be is pretty sweet. So it'll look pretty cool in the background there for a while until I get bored of it and want to change it to something else. So it's pretty good. Besides that, I think I was telling everybody about the guy that I know that does the card trading stuff.
Hmm.
He wanted me to print out some minis and stuff like that for him. So I've got a thing on the P1S right now that's um, they're, they're raccoons, little flexi mini ones. Yeah, this little fella throwing stuff around.
I can take them out early.
Yeah,
I
this
like
little
that.
fella here.
So,
So
well, that's cool.
yeah, so I printed out like six different animals um, to go into a little 3D printed trash can, and so they'll it's easy to deposit them at the landfill.
Ah,
Yes.
they're too cute for that.
Yeah. Well, but besides that, more important than this is been working on Ranger CNC stuff. So can't go out to the shop right now. My shop's kind of frozen in. Uh, it's what 12 degrees here right now or something like that, and we got like 30-mile-an-hour winds. It's not going to be pleasant down there in the shop. So, but I've been needing to do the paper stuff, like the build guide type things for it. So I've been working really, really hard on that, which is taking a lot of time to get done. Just trying to break down I had to like rebuild the models for it because the one that's down in my shop is a 5x4 machine. But since I changed over to ball screws, um, that length of ball screw is not common. Uh, so it was like is it a 1500 millimeter ball screw is like $200 a piece, and a 1300 millimeter one is $100. So
Just
I yeah, it's stupid. But so I converted the design to be a 4x4 and a 2x4 instead of having the 5x4 as an additional one. So I've had to like rework all my models and stuff like that to to work, and so I've been working on the design papers and all that stuff. So it'll all be ready to go here pretty soon, hopefully. So, but we'll see how it goes. But down at the bottom of the screen, if you see anybody in the chat that does have the yellow star, which we need to change it, it doesn't need to be a star. It needs to be something else. Those are our channel members, which are the Anti Door Trim Club. So if you want to be one of the cool kids and help out the channel, keep this disaster going, please feel free to become a channel member. It's like $3 a month or something like that, and you don't get anything for it except for the little notations there and my thanks and all the down at the bottom of the screen. We scroll you through there and all that good stuff. So we'll try to do some other fun stuff for our channel members at some point here. I just don't know what else to do. But anywho, man, we got it's been some interesting week in videos and all that stuff. But let's get started with this first one because this first one's probably going to be a interesting one to chat about here.
Rick's got a quick question.
Oh, Rick does. Oh, how those resealable bags for the filament work out. I'm thinking about getting some. Ah, okay.
I really like them. Right now, I'm not too stressed because it's dry in the middle of winter. But during the summer, these things are awesome. And I think I've only had it's probably a 98% success on these. Keeping the vacuum. Do I recommend it? Yeah.
When
Oh yeah.
you
There's
when
the
you put those on, Sean, do you use that little plastic thing to run over the?
no.
Uh,
I have it.
oh, if you do that,
I
I
can get it.
use that, and I've never had one fail.
Okay, that's probably why I had that. Just a couple of them, but I mean, it wasn't bad. And then I like it because it came with this nice little pump. Got a nice little dinky hole in it. That's about the right size for me.
Hey,
Oh yeah, it works perfect for that. That's what I'm talking about. What are you thinking?
I might. I got a flashlight around here too.
Flashlight. But no, it's amazing on how that little thing just sucks out the all the air in there. Yeah, you got the same thing, Paul.
Yep.
Where's your mind at, Ryan?
I don't have one.
No, I think it's well worth it if you're in a humid area.
Yeah, you would think down here in the basement that it would be more humid than it is in here, but it's this basement seems to be rather dry.
That's
So
not.
I really haven't had much of a problem with open filament, and I've kind of been going through so much of it recently that it doesn't have time to get wet. So, uh, I had to order like what like a week ago. Um, I had ordered I guess like 2 weeks ago. I'd ran out of filament. I needed to order some to be able to finish some stuff, and I ordered some stuff in on Amazon and all that, and it was supposed to come in like there's 3 pieces of filament coming, and they were all coming on different days. And the first one that was supposed to show up was like it was supposed to show up like last Thursday or whatever. It and it never shipped. It like never left the warehouse or whatever. And so then earlier this week, I was like, man, I really need this filament. I got to get this stupid thing done. So I ordered some new filament, but I just let the other thing ride because I was like, either it's going to show up at some point or they'll cancel it. And yeah, everything showed up on all in one day. so so I got like 8 rolls of filament one day. I was like, oh well, whatever, it works. Yeah.
Mhm.
Good times. So, all right, well let's get working here on Hey Puppy,
Oops.
and we'll start with this first video here, and it's Loyal. Loyal's been turning into a lawyer here recently, um,
Right.
and not by his choice, but because he's been kind of spearheading, looking at some of these cases and all that are going out. And man, there's another one. Now there's one in California, and they seem to be going after the files
Mhm.
for 3D printing. Now it's they're all going under the guise of ghost guns and printing illegal firearm parts or something like that, right? Uh, and so the one in California now is a civil suit uh, trying to sue the people that have like the repositories that have some of these parts that are on. She's got stuff to say.
Yeah, sorry.
So,
Yeah.
but um, I don't. It's crazy. So there's what California, there's Washington,
Mhm.
there's New York, and I think there's another one out there that all these. I don't know. I have a theory though, and my theory is that it really doesn't have anything to do with 3D printing. Like this is the entry point to where they want to go, and they've identified that this is the easiest entry point to gain being able to outlaw something. And I think that they're going after the like Smith and Wesson and Beretta and all that. I think that's what the end game here is for because of the manufacturing of it.
Well, this, I mean, if you think about it, besides that, they also get into your files. I mean,
Oh yeah,
and I could see where, hey, look, I want to print a little Mickey Mouse for myself. It'll flag it. Well, they say you can print it, but you're going to have to give us a fee.
yeah.
Right. It's all about money.
Oh
Control.
yeah,
So what I see, and this is sad that when you look at certain parts of the government, the first thing they do, and I apologize about getting political, but you hear fear. They put fear, and then they take control of the situation, and next thing you notice, you've lost rights.
yeah.
This is blatant here. I mean, this is you can actually see what's going on.
Oh yeah, yeah. But I'm really thinking that this is not the end game for this.
Oh no, it's
I
this
really think
is
they're
right
going
here.
after the gun manufacturers
Oh,
themselves, but they're using this as their legal foothold to be able to attack them further because it's all in. I mean, let's be honest, they're all in blue states that they're doing this to. There's,
exactly.
yeah, I mean, you're not going to see some kind of regulation like this down in Texas or
Here.
Tennessee or whatever. I mean, it's a lot of blue states that are going after this, and and they're typically they're anti Second Amendment. So um,
I could see that, but I see a lot more because now there's way more control. Than
oh
I
yeah,
mean,
well, yeah. But I'm just saying, I think that's the end game is to go after after the
the
the actual firearm manufacturers, and us as a hobby of 3D printing garbage, is just a stepping stone to get where they want.
oh yeah, it's kind of sad, but
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Chris is saying guns are just a start. Watch Disney, Jeep, Harley, etc. Jump on board. Yeah, oh yeah, yeah, because everything is going to get looked at. So
mm,
it um, that may be where these other companies are, but I'm not. I don't think that's where. I don't think that's where these bills are being introduced or cases and all that or where they're looking at it from. But we'll see. I don't know. Man, if you're in any of these states, so you need to make sure you're reaching out to your people and tell them to leave our hobby alone.
dude, they ain't gonna listen.
Yeah, yeah, they're going to do whatever they want. It, it, it's craziness. So, but anyway, yeah, it's keep Loyal's keeping everybody informed on it, and he says in this video that he was working on another video and this popped up, and he's like, I got to go talk about this now. So
Out of all the guys, he's been on top of this one.
yeah, he has. Yeah, he really has. So it it's and he's good about talking about it. Uh, oh, but I forgot to tell everybody, as usual, all these videos that we talk about are linked in the description down below, so you don't have to go hunt around to find them. They're down there, so um, you can go down there and check them out.
Yeah, he's
Click
he's
on them
worth
and watch them.
he's worth subscribing to.
Yeah, yeah, and you definitely you want to watch the videos that he's been talking about with these because he's well versed in what's going on. So good times, good times. All right, well let's move on to more fun stuff. So this is High Beehive. Uh, we talked about him a little while ago. I don't remember what he had made. Something bee related, but I can't remember exactly what it was. But now he's come out with a vending machine. Like the little you go to the store and you put your quarters into the little machine and you twist the knob and out pops a gumball, 2-inch gumball thing. Oh, we lost him. He fell
Uh-oh.
apart. All
Sean
right.
pushed the wrong button again.
Yeah, he must have. Here, we'll go back to here until he shows back up. But yeah, so the Hy-Vee Hive has come out with his own gumball machine design that's all 3D printed. It's pretty cool. He's got you put coins in, like a 3D printed coin into it, and it activates it and lets it dispense a toy or whatever you want to put in them. And who is it? Um, Danson 3D prints. I guess he's gotten a commercial license for it, so he's actually producing them to sell. So that's kind of cool. Oh, there he is.
Oh,
He came back.
That was different.
Did you hit the wrong button?
No, all of a sudden my EV Mux said
It just
reconnecting.
crashed out on you, huh?
Yeah, right.
Oh wow.
ah,
So in this video, he's Hy-Vee is showing you how it goes together and everything, and very simple looking. Looks like it all goes together with parts off of the 256 style build plates and all. It's pretty sweet. I dig it. I don't know how much it is to purchase the files for this one, but I'm assuming they're not on Maker World or anything. Yeah. Oh, $35. Okay.
huh.
Yeah, not bad.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, if Danson sells one of those things, he's paid for the files.
Oh yeah, right.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm sure it's probably, uh, uh, you know, being able to sell them was probably more than $35, but it's pretty cool though. It's got like different side pieces to it that you can change out to be different, and one of them was even, I think it was, it's not the Maker board. What's that? Um, what do you have in the background there, Sean? The blue. Yeah. Why am I blanking on what that is? Multi-board. That's it.
There you go.
Yep. So
Oh,
yeah, you can even do a multi-board, and they're stackable. So it's pretty cool. So like, especially if you're doing stuff like at a craft fair or whatever, you could put these dumb little things into those little balls, and
oh yeah, all day long.
throw them in there, and say here $3, and you get the coin to put in there, and you get what you get.
Yeah.
And
Dude,
so that's pretty cool.
that would work great at. I want to say it's not Smurf. It's Smurf is the one over in the UK. What's the one where it's the get-togethers for everybody here?
Oh yeah. Well, there's a couple of them, but yeah, there's like 3D Printopia. There's Murph,
Murph. That's what I was thinking of. Murph.
the Rocky Mountain one.
Yep. Dude, this would do so well there.
Yeah.
You can load one of these up. Everyone admired because it's 3D print. You'd get a 3D print in return. And it'd pay for itself.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that'd be kind of cool. I'm now that I'm watching it again, I'm really thinking my friend that wanted me to print these things out for him.
This would
I'd consider making one of these for him too, so that he could, kids that want to do the thing, here's a random one. So
Yeah, you could 3D print the little capsules that those go into too.
yeah, you can. Yep. So, or if you don't want to 3D print them, you can buy them off of Amazon. I think
Yeah.
they're pretty cheap off of there too. No, but I don't know. I might show him this and see if he wants me to make that for him.
that'd be cool.
The neat thing about that is everything in it is 3D printed.
Yeah,
Right?
Yeah, it looks so well engineered.
Yeah.
You can tell he's taken a while to get this thing figured out. So pretty neat. But yeah, if you do any kind of shows and stuff like that, that'd be a fun thing to do. But,
Let me know if you get the file.
I mean, even if you do, key parties or something like that, you put everybody's keys into them, and then hey, whoever's keys you got is who you're.
Oh,
No.
yeah. If you print this, I'm kind of curious to know how well it goes together.
Yeah, it looks like it goes together pretty easy. Like
Yeah.
it doesn't. It's not a very difficult thing to put together. Oh man, now I'm really thinking about getting it. I thought it was just neat before, but now I'm starting to really think I might do this. We'll find out soon enough. But,
Well,
hey,
the cool thing is if somebody backs you on making it, go for it.
yeah, yeah. Um, it maybe you could do a giant one on the Max.
There you go.
That would be a monster. That would be like 30 grams of filament just to make one.
Hey, what's 30 grams of filament when you got that thing hanging on your wall?
I know, right?
Yeah.
That's exactly what it is. It's 30 kilograms of filament.
Oh, kilos, yeah.
Yeah. I guess altogether, once that thing's all done, it's like 22 or so kilograms of filament altogether.
That thing is neat. Oh, that's a good idea.
I hope you have it bolted into the wall good.
It's on a Freedom cleat.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. Look at that. That's pretty sweet. One thing he does need to do is he needs a basket on top so that, like, if somebody's just not taking the capsules, like if you're 3D printing out the capsules, they could return them,
Oh, yeah.
and then you're not just going through them constantly. But that'd be
Oops.
pretty cool. But yeah, pretty neat. No, all right. Well, we'll move on to one that's near and dear to our heart.
Let me scroll this up so everyone can see what it says.
Yeah, Chep is never going to be part of the anti-door trim club.
No.
So yeah, so he couldn't find the trim, so they 3D printed it out, and PCB Way, of course, was a sponsor as usual of most every 3D printing channel out there. But yeah, so you can 3D printing comes into play here too. Look, yep, print it right out on the belt printer. Doing it on a belt printer, it's just one shot. Man, I wonder if they make that thing still.
They make them.
Do they?
Yep.
You haven't heard anything about that thing in a long time.
I wouldn't mind to have one, to be honest.
It'd be pretty neat just to say you had one.
Yeah.
But,
Swords. I'm thinking swords and
oh yeah, doing swords would be pretty cool.
or RC boat. The hull
Oh
of it.
yeah.
Do it one piece.
A cigar boat.
Do that one piece. Yeah.
Could be pretty cool. No. Yeah. So anyway, Chep's never going to be part of the anti-door trim club. So, all right, that's all we need to say about him.
There's going to be a lot of nails in that door, though. You think about it.
Yeah. Yep.
You know what? I wonder if this trim, the way he's doing it, is better than normal. Just for the simple fact it'd be harder to breach the door.
Probably not.
No. with all those deals.
If he can afford a 3D printer and he can afford all that filament, he could afford a power nailer.
Yeah, right.
True.
Heck yeah. Yeah, all right, Chap. Well, good luck on you. We'll keep our door trimmed to ourselves.
Yeah.
What door trim?
Exactly. Exactly. No. All right. Well, the next one's fun.
Yes.
So I've been seeing this being advertised on Facebook a lot, and I thought it was already a product. Like I didn't look into it, but Uncle Jesse put out this video earlier in the week where it's a Kickstarter, the screen huggers. Yeah, look at that. They're at $62,000 already. So
No, it just went up.
oh, somebody just got another one. The link for this is also in the description if you want to go check it out. I actually copied Uncle Jesse's link, so he would get credit for it if you do click on it and all that. So help him out, um, any way we can. But this is pretty cool. This is a project to make these creatures and stuff that will hug your monitor. So there's a bunch of different ones you can 3D print everything out, and then you can paint it, or you can not paint it. You can do whatever you want. But there's a bunch of different ones. I think there might be 10 designs open right now because he's of all the different things that they've the levels that they've reached. I think the next one is at $80,000, which is it's called Elvira. So
Ooh.
we can kind of guess what that one looks like a little bit. But yeah, check out the dragon. Looks pretty neat. So it looks like stuff is like holding on to your computer monitor.
I love the dragon, but they need Godzilla.
Yeah, the Godzilla one would be pretty cool. That orc is pretty sweet too.
But if Elvira comes along,
Oh,
Yeah, that's well, judging by the PG nature of some of the other ladies that are available, I don't think it would do the real Elvira justice.
Oh.
But
okay.
if that one was available in that form, yeah, it'd be. I don't know if I get any work done. It'd be looking big old hoo-hoos.
you don't have to worry about cruising the internet. It's right there in your face.
Yeah, it's just look up. Yeah, there's some nightshade lady. Uh, you know,
Oops.
just hiding behind the screen. Your bad breath. Zombie guy. Yeah, so there's some of the stretch goal ones. I like that one. The Unikitty is pretty funny. That'd be pretty good. Soul Ripper, that's a pretty neat looking one. There's, yeah. And then,
Okay.
so
Elvira.
she got a sword,
Oh,
And I bet that's a heart in the other hand.
probably.
yeah.
All the fun bits are hiding behind the screen.
Bummer.
Jack says, "Stop playing with your monitor."
Uh,
But yeah, you print it all out and put it all together. The details are really cool looking in it. Jesse or Clayton does a really good job on painting it too. For the eyeball, he put some resin on the outside of it
That was cool.
to make it look more realistic than the flat paint. But pretty cool. Good product. And it's something you never seen before. So
That's
I like that. That thing like eating the monitor. I like that stuff like where it looks like it's really interacting with the monitor. Is probably my favorite ones of that.
Did you notice how the pictures also match the creature?
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, which I didn't personally like a whole lot because then it's kind of giving you that false sense of what it is. Because it's really the parts that are hanging onto the monitor, and visually it's kind of tricking you into thinking that there's like a whole body behind it or something. I guess. but it's pretty cool.
It is sweet.
Yeah, yeah. So they turned out really cool. I dig it. I'm glad that the Kickstarter's doing good. And,
I think it's doing extremely well, to be
yeah,
honest.
yeah. The work is pretty sweet. I like him.
I pass him. There he
That
is.
one right there. Yeah, yeah. He looks cool.
Now you see how he's into the screen too.
Yeah, yeah. That's what I was talking about. Kind of like it's. I get why they're doing that, but kind of makes it look like he's in the monitor more. But whatever.
That's cool.
Yeah,
Steve
yeah,
says,
I
where
dig
do
it.
you put the webcam then?
Right in
I,
the eyeball.
I was gonna say,
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. You know who I'd like to see get a hold of one of these things is MM's prop shop. Oh
Oh,
man, the paint job she would do on one of these would be pretty awesome. Yeah, I dig it. But congratulations to them for doing all. And it's not they're not like for the all the files that you're getting with it. I want to say it was like, um, oh man, how much was it? It was like $60 or something like that. With
64.
yeah, 64, and that's private use. And I think it was like 255 or something if you want to sell them.
Oh, commercially? That's not
Yeah. No,
280.
280. Okay.
But still, I mean, if you go that route, you're gonna make that back within
You
the
sell one or two of them, and you've paid for it, especially for the a cool paint job. No. Yeah. Well, Jack, keep an eye on it there because you'll probably see it here. We'll keep an eye on this one too. Like we try to watch some of these the fun Kickstarters that come through. So we'll keep an eye on this one and see how they're doing. I mean, he's got 25 days to go, and he's blown away his the goal. So I think that's pretty sweet.
Yeah. Congratulations to him.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, look at the detail on that. The detail of the models is pretty intense.
No, he looks good.
Yeah, yeah. With most of those, I probably could print that whole thing out in one shot.
Rub it in.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll see. But anyway, yeah. If anybody jumps on that thing or whatever, let us know, and we'll keep an eye on this for over the next couple of weeks and see if the Elvira one comes available.
Yeah, I can't wait to see what she looks like.
Yeah, yeah, should be pretty cool. I guess it also comes with like they're doing like paint guides and all that stuff for them too to help you paint them. Um,
how many do you get with your, or does it depend on how much you,
no, you get all the ones that are available.
oh,
So
really?
For the
yeah,
one
you,
price.
you get them all, so you can pick whatever ones you want. Yeah, so there's the six there, the initial six, and then there's the additional ones that they've done for the goal meeting the stretch goals so far. So yeah, so 1, 2, 3, yeah, it's about 10 of them
Wow.
altogether. I mean, let's face it. If it was me, I'd print out the Unikitty. That's what I would have on my screen.
It's too cute for me. I'd have to go with the dragon or god. Well, I don't know. This guy's kind of
Yeah, he's pretty cool too.
uh, because you every day that's gonna be staring back at you. I can't wait to see what Elvira
Yeah,
looks like.
yeah, pretty sweet. So good times. Oh, there we go with Mr. Andy Lee, CNC Labs. They got some. This is their monthly update from CNC Labs. They have just celebrated their 10th anniversary, so congratulations to them. And they were talking about a whole bunch of stuff. That's their long mill, the Mark III that they're working on. We were talking about it a lot on Dave's show on Wednesday night about a lot of the changes that they've made to that machine and keeping it at the price point that they are. It's a pretty good machine, especially as a starting hobby machine. If you don't want to put out the outlay that the alt mill is and stuff, that the original mill was pretty good. But yeah, they're continuing to grow. There what is it? The auto spin is
Hmm.
now available, so you can get the auto spin, which is their router that you can control with the software. So it's kind of like a mix between a router and a spindle. $150. And if you think about it, if you're running a Makita router costs $150. So this is another option to that. Um, Pretty cool. I dig it.
And you control it with its own VFD, correct?
No, you control it with just the software.
Right.
Okay.
You don't need a VFD.
Yeah,
It has
yeah.
something built into it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. There's nothing external. Well, two wires that go from there to your controller. But they've talked about how um, you know whatever Gerbil based controller will run that thing. They've run it off of Massos, stuff like that. So you can run it on a variety of different machines. Um,
Wonder if it'd work on Mach 3.
uh, I don't know. I don't know. I didn't see that question asked about it. I was kind of considering getting one myself. Like they're supposed to be shipping basically now.
Hmm.
They have them, and so I think they're sending them right out. But I was considering grabbing one for the Ranger CNC just because it
Yeah.
would be a good option. But my thought is that which is something they don't say in the Autospin commercial or video that they did last week, is that they don't say anything about it being able to go backwards. Which I don't know why you would normally talk about that anyway, but it's being that it's basically a trim router. I don't think it would go backwards, so you wouldn't be able to use the tool changer like the rapid change on it. And I would like to test that thing out. So I would be able to use the auto spin on that.
Well, the cool thing is you have the perfect excuse for it.
Yeah, 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 yep. So you can try it out on a couple different machines. I might just have to build another one. Oh, wouldn't that be a shame if I just had to build another machine?
Wow. Well, what are you on now? You're on your second, third
Oh, oh,
iteration.
oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. So, well, it's not the control board, Jack. It's actually it plugs in to it's the wiring connection. So I don't know. I don't know. Well, we'll reach out to them and ask and see if it or see if we can find out because that would be interesting. Um, yeah, but uh, they've got a lot going on. They were talking in this video. They're getting ready to take over some more space. I think their space currently is like 15,000 square feet. Uh,
Wow.
I mean, yeah, it's a big area, and they're getting ready to take over part of an office that's next door, which is like another 3,000 square feet. So they're hiring. They are hiring. So um, good for them. No, pretty wild. But yeah. Anywho, all right. Well, we'll keep on moving then. Slant 3D. So I thought this was like the coolest shot. So last Sunday he was doing a live from here, from that spot right there where he's at, and talking about, on Sundays he does lives throughout the week, but on Sunday he usually does like a Q&A type of thing for a while. And this week he did it from down there on their shop floor, and in this row of printers. I don't know how many printers they have overall, but in when his in his the reads that he does for teleport and some other stuff that they do, he always says, "Hey, you have 1,000 printers on demand," um, but they have more than that. And the other thing that you hear him say is that that space is specced out for 3,000 machines.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so I mean it's a big warehouse there. So who knows how many machines they actually have? Somewhere in between 1,000 and 3,000, I would imagine. But and they're all their own design. They're not store bought machines, um, because of what they do. Um, so it's pretty cool. Like they have different generations of them, and that's why like the right side of the screen is black and the left side is silver. That's how they can tell them apart from what generation they are. Is from what I was understanding him saying.
So these almost look like P1S is what I thought at first.
They look like it, but they're not. No,
Okay.
well, that's just extrusion there. Or actually, maybe those are. Yeah, they do have some. I guess they do have some like store bought machines, but the ones on the left I know are definitely their versions. Um, but I thought you were saying like that some of them are different iterations of their machine. Um,
So that's
yeah, but look at I mean there's so many printers down that row. This is a wild look. So, yeah, I guess those might be. No, they're not P1Ss because of the screen. That size screen is not on a P1S.
oh yeah, that's true.
No. But they do look different than what's on the left hand side. So I don't know.
Or- The one on, yeah, like you said, the ones on the left look like they're custom built. The
Yeah,
ones on the right look more manufactured.
yeah. So
And I
well,
can
yeah.
understand.
Well, not he wasn't. They weren't running any of them while he's doing his live because that's why he's doing it out there on a Sunday was because of the or the yeah, so they're not all running while he's out there doing a live. So
Could you imagine that place in the middle of summer?
oh wow, it'd be crazy, absolutely
So,
crazy.
it'd be cool though.
Yeah,
Not temperature wise, but
yeah. Steve says that they look like flash forge machines, which they could be. He didn't say what they were, so
actually he's right.
yeah, it definitely could be.
Yeah.
No, but anyway, this video anyway is about their they have a few different printing services. So, through Teleport, you can like link an Etsy store or Shopify store or whatever. And when somebody orders your design that you have uploaded, it'll send it to their printers. They print it out, package it, ship it for you. Um, they're doing something now where they're trying to help um, the creators of the designers, where so a designer can actually upload their design to their system, and sellers can then use that design to sell, and the creator gets a royalty from the sale, which is pretty cool. Which is nice because if you think about it, this design, for this little raccoon guy here, once it was put on Maker World, you know, it's
Game over.
yeah, it's the guys whoever designed this is never going to see anything else from that design. If they were selling it or whatever, oh hey, I'm going to pay $3 for this design, um, but that's all that the designer would ever see. Through this way with teleport, they're constantly receiving a revenue from it and being able to see what they should be designing more of. Um, if they're doing a drink cozy or something like that, that's working well and lots of people are selling it, then they'll design more koozies or whatever. If they're designing, trash cans and they aren't selling, they can just not do any more trash cans. So it's pretty good, and it also, if they, somebody uh, for some reason somebody's using it and they want to, the designer could take the design down and make it not available for anybody. So it gives a good resource for a designer in that system. So that was pretty cool.
The only thing that I was thinking about was, and I believe he said it in the deal, is yeah, the moment you take it down, it's no longer available, and it's not supposed to be resold. How
Right.
many guys have downloaded it and don't pay attention to see if it's down or not, and keep reselling it?
Right. Oh yeah. Yeah. Well, no. Well, on their system, you can't download the model.
Oh,
Uh,
really?
on the Slant 3D site, yeah, you don't have that. Like you have access to say we're selling this as a print on our site or whatever, and once it's sold, Slant 3D prints
Oh,
it out.
they print it and sell it. Oh, okay,
Yeah.
that's cool.
So
Okay,
the file never leaves Slant 3D's site. So it's I thought that was pretty cool.
I like that.
Yeah.
That makes sense now.
It's a good process. Hopefully, people will take advantage of that. And I mean, they're supposed to be. I guess this year, Slant 3D is opening up another mega farm. I forget where he said it's at, but uh, somewhere in the southern part of the United States. Uh,
Everything considered, it's probably cheaper than owning your own print farm.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it can be. Well, like even the last week they were talking about those can shooters that some a lot of people have designed them in the past, but this one kid on TikTok has sold like $300,000 worth of these can shooter koozie shooter things in a month, and he was like, if you could just design this and they would print all those out for you. You don't have to worry about getting a backlog on trying to print all this stuff out for people and not be able to get filament or whatever. Their Slant 3D will just print it and ship it. You got 1,000 printers available for you at any given point in time. So
So you know it's going out right away.
yeah, yeah. So you're not going to make as much as if you printed them all yourself, but you also don't have the maintenance, all that other stuff
You
that
put
goes along
you
with
put
it.
your time in on the file. You completed it. Now you can move on to the next file and
Yeah,
Right,
make money.
right.
Yeah.
yeah. So, pretty wild. But anyway, yeah, I just love that shot though, with that big ass aisle going all the way down. I think that's pretty nuts. Uh, what's Jack saying? With all the AI tools out there and getting better all the time, designing is going to get less and less, but never go away. Yeah, yeah, I can see that. But
Mm-hmm.
even with the AI stuff, there's always problems with their designs that you have to go back and tweak and and manipulate. So I don't know. It'll be interesting. The AI is pretty crazy with some of the stuff that people are doing with them
Yeah.
nowadays. Whew. So, all right, well, we'll keep on moving then. To somebody else that's having a good success. Zion Brock here. We talked about him a few weeks ago about his radio that he made. And I guess a lot of the talk about in the background of him is that, the front grill cover that he should try thermoforming which is what we were talking about with Uncle Jesse was showing me a couple weeks ago. And so he right now that front grill you print it facing up, and it's just all supports underneath.
Mhm.
And so he was, doing it with a thermoformed grill cover instead is a whole lot faster and has a good look to it. So he was working on some thoughts and processes on how to get that to work, and he was showing that here in this video. And yeah, he went through a lot of iterations, but in the end, he got a good way to go about it. So looks pretty neat.
I like it.
Yeah. So, and if you like that radio, it is on Maker World, and you can print it out and have a good time with it. I
I
like
like
the
his
time.
I like his high tech heating element here.
Yeah, yeah. Just got the heat gun hanging out up there, blowing down.
That seems to be working.
Yeah, yeah. But I guess he added some files there so that you can print the mold parts out for that and do it this way instead, which would become really beneficial if you were selling these things. Oh. I mean, it looks like real grill cloth, like that old school
Hmm.
cloth.
The old 40s, 50s.
Yeah, yeah, very very cool. Oh, there's the little design in it. Pretty nifty. Pretty nifty. Um, all right. Well, we'll keep on moving. Then we got. Well, speaking of bamboo, we were talking about bamboo a little bit. This video, it's nothing for you to really watch, but unless you're interested in seeing what it takes to change, they've now released a upgrade kit for their H2 series printers, and it's to upgrade either the H2D or the H2S to the H2C, which is their multi-tool changer one, where it takes the hot end and changes the hot end. I was watching this thing. You're gutting that machine. I mean, you take everything out of it. It's wild.
Oh, right down to the board.
Yeah, I mean, and that board right there, you're changing. Uh, the bed comes out. You're changing that. You're changing the wiring all over the place. You're adding more stuff in because all three of those machines use the same chassis. They're just different setups for how many nozzles it has to be able to print. No, but I thought it was pretty interesting. So if you want to change an H2D to the multi tool one, the C, it was $7.99, and so you're starting out with the two nozzles,
Hmm.
and being able to then go add all the what, six of them, I think it is, 6 or 7.
I'm
Uh,
not sure.
yeah, and if you get an H2S and you want to do the upgrade, it's $8.99.
Oh, shit.
So it's an extra $100. However, I was doing math.
This is what I'm kind of curious about.
The math is interesting on the whole thing. So the H2C, when you buy one with the tool changer things, you can only get it with an AMS. So that's what I was looking at. Because, I mean, why wouldn't you have an AMS with it anyway? So with the AMS, the H2C is $2,400, which, yes, is expensive. Uh, and if you get an H2S, I think it is. I wrote it all down. Anyway, with the H2S, with the $800 um, upgrade kit is $2,500. So if you bought the H2S and you wanted to upgrade, you're like, oh, this is the new cool stuff. I want to do this. You're paying $100 more than what just buying the one anyway would be. Which I don't think is too horrible of an upgrade cost to get there. But if you have an H2D, which is the dual nozzle one, the math gets really bad. You're paying an extra $400 on top of it, so you're paying $2,800 to have that H2C at that point.
It's like, dummy, why didn't you get it in the first place?
Well, it wouldn't have been available when that thing came out.
That's true. Very true.
So, but if you went the cheap route initially, you're making out. I mean, it's $100 difference. It's not super horrible of a difference. It's a $2,500 machine, but
Still,
yeah. But I thought it was pretty funny. I was like, wow. If you bought the cheap one initially, it's easier to upgrade that one than it is to do the good one. The biggest issue I see is then what do you do with everything that you've taken out? Because you can't use it. It's not like it's a spare part anymore.
eBay,
Yeah, I mean, I guess that's all.
try to get something back.
Yeah, you sell it to somebody that has the H2C and might want an extra head on it or something like that at some point. But, yeah,
I could put mine on Marketplace, and I know Ryan would buy it.
yeah, probably would. Yeah, only if it's broken though. Broken, it doesn't have any brakes.
But at a good price.
At a good price, yeah.
Yeah, but man, you're literally taking the entire thing apart to do the upgrade. But pretty wild.
Talking about printers and the tool head changing and stuff. I already have my eye on another printer.
So when are you getting a snap maker?
That's what I've been eyeballing.
I bet. Oh, man, trust me, it's right there. That's why I keep asking Earl how he's liking his. I'm like, I'd love to get that thing. I need to be able to justify it.
Keep doing all those little guys.
Yeah, no. Yeah, well, yeah, it's true. Yeah, yeah. If those things sell pretty good,
Yeah. And you'll end up saving in the long run because you're not wasting all the material.
Yeah, I was thinking about it recently, though. I've been kind of thinking about a lot of people are saying about just how expensive this H series of printers is. And yes, they are expensive. But when you compare it to a Onefinity or OhmTech or some of these other stuff that's out there, it's not badly priced.
No.
For the level of machine that it is. Of course you can get $100, $200 machines out there, but they're not, that. So I've kind of been changing my thought process a little bit on these recently. On thinking like, geez, there's no way I'd ever buy one of those. They're too expensive for a 3D printer. I got to get that part out of my head.
It all depends upon what you're going to use it for.
Yeah. But I like the size of them and stuff. I mean, if Bamboo ever wanted to send me one, I definitely wouldn't turn it away. But I don't know. I'm kind of with you, Sean. I wouldn't mind seeing that snap maker hanging out in my shop.
That's a nice looking printer.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yes, it is.
I eyeballed it, and this is less expensive. I'm not going to lie about it. But it's one of those, after setting this up, it's like, should I have waited? But so far, though, I'm impressed.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd be really happy with that Centauri Carbon too, man. That's a good machine. I would just like, I would really like something in between that and that, you know, which is kind of in this category that we're talking about here.
Right, a little larger build plate, not too small, not too big.
Yeah. You know, with the that's the big problem with the SV08 Max is that you really have to have a job to put that thing to fire it up.
Oh, come on, you can do a benchy on it.
It's, people that do that, it makes me insane. So that machine, when it's sitting still with nothing running, is running 15 watts, and when you turn on the heater, the bed heater, it goes right up to 1500 watts. I mean that thing's cooking. So you don't want to run small stuff on it because you're
It's not cost efficient.
yeah, not at all. You know, I don't know what these. I need to plug in these little guys down here and see what they use. Um, but you know, I mean, it's not 1500 watts. I know that for sure.
Earl says it's that snap maker is much slower than a bamboo,
Oh, really?
but faster changing colors and no poop.
There you go.
So it probably works out in the long run.
Yeah, it's all. I wonder, like in some of it, like if you were to compare the, we're getting off subjects now, but who cares? If you were to compare the like the Snapmaker to the Centauri Carbon 2 or the Bamboo P2S, whatever, um, the because the Snapmaker is what $400 more than what the
Right.
Centauri is. Yeah,
Right.
like how much filament do you really need to go through to? I mean, you got to go through a good 40, 50 rolls
That's
um, to make up that difference. So I mean, I don't know, but it would be. I guess if you're, I don't know. There's a lot of consideration there on things you can think about to justify one way or the other.
if you're printing a lot and every day, I can see it where it's justifiable. But if you're not, I agree with you on that one. It makes sense.
Yeah. Well, and the amount of time that it would take to do it. I mean, you know, like these little guys here, a plate of them on that machine takes 11 hours. But with the Snapmaker, it's probably a whole lot less um, because it's just plugging in and playing. You know,
Right.
now it's not taking a minute and a half or whatever it is to change colors every layer. I don't know. There's some good stuff.
See, somebody needs to get a snap maker and do a side by side comparison.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. Maybe we'll do something someday. All right, let's move on. Let's move on. All right, we got Matt Denton. I think we've talked about Matt before, um, but in case we haven't, you know, he does stuff. He's got a Prusa Core One Plus there, and he he made a robotic or remote controlled filament spool.
Okay, that's fun.
Yeah, so I guess he used the same drive system as he made that droid there, but he made it look like a filament a spool of filament, and so it actually uses the refillable spools for the sides, and he goes through and walks you through how he created this thing, which I thought was pretty wild. Um, I missed a few bits in this one as I was watching it, but so I don't know if you can get the files for it or not. But what does it say there? Oh, oh, yeah, you can on printables.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Free download.
yeah. So, oh, but the cost he does say how much it cost him to make this thing, and it was like $400.
Oh, oh.
Yeah, I was like, whoa. That turns out our way pretty quick.
But it'd be fun.
Yeah.
Murph
He,
with this and just set it out on the floor, wait for somebody to pick it up.
yeah. Have it run away. He like intentionally used the heavier batteries, to keep the weight down at the bottom of it and to make it roll better and stuff like that. But pretty cool compact design.
Yeah.
Yeah. There you go. So you can drive it all over the place. I thought it was a pretty cool idea.
Oh, I'd run around with it.
Yeah. Yeah. There you go. All right. Well, there's a quick one actually from Prusa too. Uh, Speaking of color changers and all that, this is the IDEX system. So they did this video is only like a minute and a half long, and they only show this one side of the machine. But they're talking about the 8 colors on that core one.
You can see the other 4 up here.
Yeah. Core one plus. I'm sorry. But yeah, you can evidently get it all set up for it. And I really like how see, so this is one thing that I was kind of saying about the Centauri Carbon 2 or initially is how big that bin is on top. But look how low they've gotten that to stay. I mean, it's really not that high.
No, it's not.
It's lower than a roll of filament. But I thought it was pretty cool. That's
See, now, do they have this going to each head?
I don't know. They don't show. They all they show is from this side and right there. And like I said, it was a really short video, only like a minute and a half long. Um, but I guess they're going to be coming out with some more stuff about it pretty soon.
Yeah, you know, I love Prusa. They've been around. It's like they're the grandfather of 3D printing. But man, what's that printer go for?
Yeah, well, yeah, the Core One Plus, I don't know. I know the regular Core One, the kit is $9.99. Did we talk about that last week? Did I tell everybody about what my uh, about Facebook Marketplace from last week?
Oh, maybe.
I think you did.
I think I did too. Yeah.
Prusa Core. Oh, it's $12.99.
Oh, so not horrible. I mean,
No, not bad.
not overly bad. $12.99. It's I think the Core One Plus is the Core One L is the one that they have that's like 300 by 300. So, but anyway, yeah. So they're working on it. So that's pretty sweet.
Oops.
But what else is sweet is this next video. Dude's building an engine.
Oh, cool. Huh.
This is Alexander's laboratory.
Booyah.
Dude is building engines out of 3D printed stuff. This is awesome. And he's like designing everything himself. And this is he's made a few different engines at this point. But this is the piston is even 3D printed.
Huh.
And then he puts like an O-ring around it, and then and it's going in a metal sleeve. It's like so the cylinder is actually a metal sleeve inside the 3D print, but it's pretty sweet. Yeah, there's some big screws that he sands down to be the valves. Wow.
Oh, nuts, but it works.
Yeah, yeah, and he's got some. He uses his Carvera air to cut out the plates and all that for the combustion heads and all that. It's pretty cool projects this kid's working on. Kid, guy, whatever. But It's pretty neat. Look at that thing. It's the intake. Everything is all 3D printed.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm curious to see how it handles up to the heat.
Well, it didn't look like it handled real well.
Not on that first one.
Yeah. First one took off, blew apart.
Twin cylinders,
Yeah. Oh,
like an old boxer engine.
Yeah.
like a Volkswagen engine.
Yep. So and he's running fuel injection in it too.
Oh,
No.
There's his ECU, which is an Arduino Uno. Yeah, he's got belt tensioners and everything on it. This is pretty cool. He's actually come out with another video from since this one. Um, I guess in this one, it was starting to start, but it wouldn't finally kick off. But uh, you can tell it was really close. Yeah. He's starting it from the back with a drill, and I guess his drill just didn't have the oomph to overcome enough of the compression to get it spin fast enough.
so the little one with the fire, that must be his next video.
I think that was an earlier one.
Poof.
That one.
Yeah, so that's pretty neat, though. He's
Starting fluid. Oh lordy.
yeah, pretty wild watch. It's definitely worth checking out. Yeah, boom! He knew something was going bad too because he moves. He's like, oh,
I don't know that I'd want to be that close to it to begin with.
yeah, no kidding, right? Maybe that's why he changed it into a boxer, so it's
Maybe.
going out the side. He could stand behind the thing.
Well, this be a new meaning to microplastics in your system.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Pretty cool though. Definitely something that you should check out. All right. Well, next we got Onefinity. They've released their build for the Generation 2 Elite, and going through that. It looks. Paul, did you get a chance to watch this one at all?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, I was wondering like how different it is from the other Onefinity machines to put together, because I mean it looks like it's pretty simple.
Yeah. It's got closed loops on it.
Yeah,
And I like that setup they got to keep the dust off of the
off the screw,
the lead screws. Yeah.
Oh, the driver's on the actual.
Yeah, it's on the motor. Yeah, the closed loop steppers. Yeah.
That's cool.
So one thing I did notice during this is that Redline, which is who's making their screens now. I don't know. Like
And
they did have the Masso for their Generation 1 machines, but now they're I don't know, there's nobody says that they're part of Onefinity or not. It seems kind of like a secret for who knows why. Um, but they also have now in this video they talk about the controller itself is another company now too. So if you go to Redline CNC's website, they show the controller as part of their system, but this real-time CNC is now its own entity as well. I don't know. It's interesting why that would happen, but I mean, I don't know. I'm guessing that it's all part of Onefinity, and they just have sub brands or something.
Yeah.
But
Companies.
yeah,
So
It's just
that
weird.
control on the screen is not part of the red line.
Right. Yeah. So the controller itself now is from Real Time CNC. But if you go to Real Time CNC's website, like they're like, hey, we're partnering with Redline and Onefinity. There's no store that you can't buy them unless you're buying it with this machine though. So I don't know. It seems like they just spun that part of it off. I don't know. It's kind of confusing. What's going on with that? But I guess as long as it all comes together and works.
It didn't make them cheaper, that's for sure.
Oh, no, they definitely didn't make it any cheaper. No.
What is it? What's the price of the controller, or do you have to buy it with the machine?
Yeah.
You have to buy it with the machine.
Nice looking. I mean, everything's built into it.
Yeah.
It's compact. It looks good.
There you go. Good looking. Yeah, it looks like it goes together pretty easy though. Yeah, there's the controller itself. Yeah. They don't tell you where to mount that thing to in the video. You just put it wherever. But pretty interesting. All right, well, we'll keep on moving then. We got one more here. He was out in the chat earlier. It's Steve, Ventari's workshop. Hey, Steve. Hey, there he is. The disappointment that there's no Clack Cat in that shot right there. But
Oh, I bet you there's somewhere in the video you'll see.
yeah, he's in there somewhere. In the main part, when he shows part of his main shop, I think he's in the background.
It's like, where's Waldo?
Yeah, he always is. Yeah. Clack says nerd. Clack had a video out this week too, where he's going over the new Jinmitsu 4030, I believe, and he made an outstanding bowl with that machine.
Oh, I missed that one.
Yeah, he made a really good bowl. So, but yeah, Steve is out here doing stuff for his office and at work because he's one of these poor saps that still works, just like the rest of us. It was funny though. He was talking about he's making this wolf, and he was talking about resizing it, and he's like, I don't know. You can kind of resize it weird if you don't do this, and then you'd have a short, fat wolf. And I said, short, fat wolf is my spirit animal.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah. So he's using his X-Tool P3 to cut this stuff out, and did a nice job. He's got a nice camera on it. And then after this project, see, the thing that I would have said to Steve on this would have been, because afterward he stains it afterwards, and doing all those lines and stuff like that looks like it would be a real pain in the butt to do afterwards. But I would have stained it beforehand and then cut it. But,
it'd probably make it a lot easier.
yeah, because I've done that before on some laser projects, and I don't know. I think it makes it a whole lot easier because you don't have to be neat. You hit it on there and then you fire it off and let it roll. Yeah, Steve gets all the cool toys, Clack says. Yep.
I think you both get cool toys.
Yeah, you do. Very much so. But they work hard at it, so they deserve all those cool toys.
Definitely earned it.
Maybe one day this year I'll get a cool toy. Get cool toys sent to me. We'll keep trying. But yeah, it's neat projects there. And he does a layered bear.
Oh, that came out neat.
Yeah, that bear turned out really cool. He's using True Flat for that one, and uses the laser to do the back and the background there. Steve says cleaning up the vapors on the stained wood would have been more work than sanding it off the raw wood. No, that's when you just leave it on because it's rustic, Steve. It's rustic. Clack says, yeah, oil-based stains are no good for lenses. Well, I don't use oil-based stains. I only use water-based.
Coffee works too.
Yeah.
Found out by accident.
Cool Bear, though. Yeah, that's a
Yeah.
cool
Yeah.
one. And that was like right in X Tools, design software, X Tool Studio or something like that. I don't have to know what it is because I don't have an X Tool. It turned out pretty awesome. There he is using some of his fancy glue.
Yeah, that turned out really good.
Yeah, the layered stuff with the lasers is pretty awesome. I dig it. Look at the grass. That's pretty sweet. Very good job, Mr. Steve. Just need more clack in it.
Yeah, I did not see him.
I think he's in one shot with the main part of his shop there, but
You know, yeah, I'm going to go looking. Thanks.
he's usually in the background there somewhere. But
Directly behind, I bet.
probably. Probably. Yeah. All right. Well, that was all that we got this year or this week.
This is
This year.
It's been a long one. It's been a long one. All right. Well, let's get back to normal here. And ta-da!
Don't mind me. I'm still looking for Dave.
Yeah,
No.
it's all good. All good. Well, Mr. Paul, you got anything else for us this week? We've been going at this for
I
almost
have nothing else.
40 minutes.
Oh, wow, it's a good show.
I know it.
Yeah, it was a long one.
Yeah, it was a good.
Well, what about you, Sean? You got anything else for us?
Hey, if you're in Des Moines in this area on Sunday, stop by Merle Hay Mall. Come check out the trains. Wednesday, come hang out if you're into trains and 3D printing and all the good stuff. Sit back and BS. Andrew should be with us next weekend. Other than that, be kind, be safe.
Tune in to Sean on Wednesday mornings.
That works. What is it? 10 o'clock, 10 Central.
Yeah, 11 o'clock real time.
Yeah, invite me.
Exactly.
And what about yourself, Ron?
Oh, let's see. Well, tomorrow night we got Clack and Steve. They'll be on doing their show at 8 o'clock Eastern. So turn them on while you're watching the Patriots beat the Seahawks. The money is on the Seahawks pretty heavy, and usually that means that the other team's going to win and cover. So I'm going Patriots for this one. So we'll see how that goes. Although I'd like to see the Seahawks win because I like Sam Darnold. So good for
I
me.
would like to see the Seahawks win because I'm tired of Tom Brady.
Well, he's not playing anymore.
I know it, but that stigma is still there.
Yeah.
I mean, they have a statue of him. You know.
Yeah. They weren't bad long enough to be back
Exactly.
there. It's only been
Yeah.
6 years. Oh, pretty crazy. All right. Well, yeah. Well, we'll be back next Saturday, and yakking on some more. Maybe I'll have a video out by then. That'd be nice. I'd like to get this thing wrapped up and done, and you'll know if you see it in a real picture next week or if video comes out. If you do, make sure you hit the hype button on that thing. There's a hype button. I don't know. It's supposed to help small creators out. So,
Oh, cool.
hit the hype button and make sure you guys go out there and like this one for me too. I appreciate that. So until then, I I guess we'll see everybody next week. We'll say, peace out, sauerkraut. Till then.